Hi. In this video I'm going to do a quick review of the Umbrella Academy on Netflix. According to IMDb, a disbanded group of superheroes reunite after their adopted father, who trained them to save the world, dies. Their adopted father dies. That's a quick synopsis. If you were to take the X-Men and mix it with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and mix it with the Watchmen and mix it with Kingsman, this is what you would get. It's kind of a mixture of several different things, but it has its own uniqueness. And let's go over the cast real quick. Ellen Page is Vanya. She's, they're all were children that were born on the same day, and this rich guy kind of looks like the Monopoly man and goes in, and there's like 13 or 14 children, and the Monopoly man, who's played by Colm Feore, who was the Grand Marshal on Riddick. I didn't recognize him at first. He goes in and gets as many of these babies that he can from the parents, with their permission. And sometimes he has to use money, but he couldn't get all of them. He can only get like 7 of them. So there's still some out there, and I think that may be part of another season. Now this is based on a comic book, so I haven't read the comic book. I wasn't familiar with it, so I don't know how much it matches with the comic book. I'd heard of it, never read it. I just didn't get into the art. I have to like the art of a comic book because it's so visual. But as I was saying, Ellen Page is Vanya, and she does a great job. She's very depressed, and she does a good job of it. Spoiler alert, it reminds me of X-Men Dark Phoenix, Jean Grey. And then Tom Harper plays Luther. He's a big, strong guy. But he's like very responsible. He's like a Boy Scout and big-hearted. I liked his character a lot. And Dave Castaneda, who played Diego Hargreaves, he's like a vigilante type character. He goes around and saving people. Not quite a Batman, more like a Robin. But he has the power. They all have powers. He has the power to throw curves. Anything that he throws, he can make it curve. Nothing like a baseball curve, but I mean, he can really make things curve. He's super accurate, kind of like Bullseye. Then Allison Hargreaves, she's played by Emmy Raver Lampman, and she's has the power of persuasion. She can whisper and talk people into doing stuff. Robert Sheehan, he plays Klaus Hargreaves. Klaus he can commune, he can talk to the dead, and more. He just doesn't know it, but his power is so macabre. He's a drug addict. He probably does the best acting on this. I mean, this guy is a fantastic actor, and he's a drug addict. At the same time, you pity him, and you admire him, and you like him. But he's just fantastic. And then Aidan Gallagher is number 5. He's an old man stuck in a young man's body, but he has the power to teleport, kind of like Nightcrawler, a lot like Nightcrawler. But he can also use his his teleportation powers to time travel. But it's hard. And then you have Mary J. Blige. She's a music artist. She plays Cha-Cha as an assassin. And then Hazel is played by Cameron Britton. He's an assassin. They're partners. And they're great. They are great. And then you have a chimpanzee, I believe he is, that's been evolved. His name is Pogo, played by Adam Godley, and the CGI on this character is fantastic. I just love it. When I saw that, I thought, man, that's so neat. And in Calm Fior is Reginald Hargreaves. Even though he's died in the series, you see flashbacks. And, well, since one of the characters can commune with the dead, you get to see some dialogue. You see Ben, also one of the members of the Umbrella Academy, one of the young people, is Ben Hargreaves. And he's actually died. But since one of the characters can commune with the dead, he's there a lot. So you see him, even though he's died. And he plays part of it, too. And let's see here. Their mom is an android. Remind me of the Stepford Wives a little bit there. Her name is Grace. And then you have another one who is Leonard Peabody, and he's the kind of sort of villain in this, and played by John Magaro, and he does a great job too. And Chuck Beeman, he's played by Rainbow Franks, who was on Stargate Atlantis. So that's enough about the cast and the story, and I'm going to review it. I enjoyed it. Even though it seemed to be a mishmash of a lot of other things that we all love, I enjoyed it. I recommend seeing the Umbrella Academy. Now, some of the pacing can be slow at times, and there's couple episodes that, well, since it deals with time travel, partially, well, actually, it deals with time travel a lot, and there's a couple episodes that they tried something, and I enjoyed it. Some people may not. They may think it is either filler or slows it down, but I enjoyed it. I like that. So after I finished watching it and seeing the grand finale at the end, there's a cliffhanger at the end. I don't know if it's been renewed or not. But if it is renewed, you can guarantee that I will watch it. I really enjoyed it compared to some of the other stuff on Netflix that they're making. I would rank it up there with some of the stuff on Netflix that you like the least and like the best. I'd rank it up there with the stuff on Netflix that I like, up there around a 7 in that area. Because there's a lot of other stuff on Netflix that I like. And I gave a list on a video here a while back of all the stuff that I like on Netflix. And I would give this one a 7 in that list. And it's in the higher area. It wasn't perfect, but it was completely enjoyable. So I recommend, if you can, to watch The Umbrella Academy and tell me what you think about it. If you've already seen it, tell me what you think about it. I love reading the comments. Some of the comments are so great. The fans are so smart. It's what I keep trying to tell folks, that the fans of these franchises, we are very intelligent. And we're having fun with it. So, thanks for watching, and we will see you next video.